Oh, that's right, folks. It's me once again. Here we're talking about NIO. Just announced some delivery numbers for the month of September already. Pretty quick, obviously, as you see that it's October 1st. But they already gave you the September delivery numbers. I don't know how they do it so quick, but they just did it. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. The stock was up pre-market quite a bit. And early in the trading session up quite a bit. And since then has fallen. I mean, it's down 0.65 on the day now. Let's take a look at the numbers and see what it could be. Obviously, we hear a lot of talk about bad market conditions, supply chain being affected, see what that looks like. And they, with chip shortages, they had downgraded what their estimates were being for the third quarter, because this will include the third quarter as a whole as well. Let's take a look at this press release. So it looks like for the month they delivered 10,628 vehicles. Wow. Which is a record for monthly deliveries, an increase of 125% year over year. Freaking incredible. And for the quarter, they delivered 24,439 vehicles, which is a 100.2% increase year over year. Look, I'm just going to tell you, that's pretty darn nice in my opinion. 100% growth. This way tops the estimates too. Estimates were lowered to be closer to 22,000 vehicles for the third quarter. And now they basically just said, we just lied to you on those estimates. F you. We're right. So obviously with the concern in supply chain partners, they delivered a great number of vehicles. They consisted of 1,978 ES8s, 5,260 ES6s, and 3,390 EC6s. I kind of expected a little bit larger in terms of the EC6 number compared to the ES6, but again, this is fantastic numbers. It's incredible. So, yeah, that's very nice. 5,260 vehicles. Now, the massive news here that comes with this quarter, which I don't know why the stock's not up. I mean, this is a stock that's been getting hammered year to date, down 33%. This is huge news. On September 30th, NIO opened its NIO House and completed its first batch of vehicle deliveries in Norway. So this next month will include Norway deliveries as well. This is key because this is the gateway into the European market. This is the first international expansion that NIO's done. It's crazy, and obviously they have a headquarters in the United States still too. We'll see what that looks like, but depending on what European expansion looks like, and they personally have said that they believe that the easiest way into the European market is starting with Norway. We'll see what it looks like from there, but it opens up a massive new opportunity for them in terms of market potential. I mean, you open a whole new market. It's crazy to see what that does. And obviously, electric vehicles selling very well in European countries, especially like Norway. So I'm excited for them. I think this is great news for them. Let's compare it to the year prior's quarter, which they delivered 12,200 vehicles. You see the difference, obviously. And that consisted of 3,200 ES6s and 1,480 ES8s. Not bad. And 12 EC6s, obviously it just released. So that would be for the month, which they delivered 4,700, by the way. So massive growth year over year. What can I say? I think personally this is a stock trading at a cheap. I mean, it's trading cheap. What can I say? You look at this and you look at some of the data on this, and the fact that it's down 33%. It's trading a market cap of $57 billion. Obviously, the PE ratio not quite there because it's not profitable. It is crazy they have a forward PE, because if they're able to achieve profit this next year, it'd be incredible for the stock. But in terms of valuation, this is a company growing 100+% year over year. 100+%. This is a company that could, if all goes well, which this is in Chinese, by the way. This is not U.S. dollars. But in terms of U.S. dollars, this is a company that is bringing in, this year most likely, let's say right around $4 billion. Should be more than $4 billion. But so, NIO, U.S. revenue, revenue in USD is what you'd like to type in. So this is what we'd like to see. So last year they brought in $2.3 billion in revenue, and they're looking like they're going to grow by another 100% this year by all metrics based off of what they've been doing so far this year. So by that perspective, they should be doing $4 billion in revenue. Now this will be trading in a market cap of $58 billion. Still somewhat expensive, all things considered. We're talking about right around 15 times that value, which is relatively expensive, but in my opinion, I think this has just been dragged down by an overall instability in the electric vehicle market. I think this stock's got a lot of potential, and I'm very happy to be holding it, and I think it'll return to highs before too long. I think it's honestly a decent buy-in point if you haven't been in NIO stock. I think this is one that'll be great for you in the long term. Really excited to see what they're able to do, but that's what I got for you, and I hope you have a grand old day.